Hi. If you don't know me, my name is Rocka. I'm a funny little guy on YouTube who likes to make subpar content and then upload it to a okay channel. I don't know. It got over 100 subscribers, so that has to be something, right? I don't know. Anyways, so ranked in video games. That's the topic for today. But real quickly, before we talk about this, I'm gonna, just say like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. I don't know, probably the highest ever video I've made so far on my channel. That isn't saying much though. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. Just watch the video, man. All right. So ranked. Ranked, in my opinion, is one of the greatest things to happen in video games and one of the worst. Yeah, this isn't gonna be an oral video. It's gonna be very complex. It's gonna be very, hard to understand. I am sorry if that's the case, but like it just is, man. Deal with it. So, ranked is, if you don't know what ranked is in video games, then I mean, why are you even watching this video? But ranked essentially is competitive scene of any video game out there. Games like Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege. Those are a few that you might know. But anyways, ranked is essentially the competitive scene in any video game that you rank up due to a certain amount of points you get after playing every single game. After every single game gets you to the next level or next rank, closer and closer. This rank can be anything from a letter system to a kind of, or in Minecraft, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. But ranked is almost in every single competitive video game out there. It's a good break from the casual players who just play their free time and, aren't trying to strive for anything too big. And, it's just trying to, like, be the competitive scene for players who are sweats. And, like, if you sweat in actual, like, open, like, servers, then what the heck are you doing? But it gives a second server to those who, actually want to, like, really just, like, grind the game and just play and improve their skill a ton. And, however, it has kind of failed to, do anything good. It's great and awful at the same time. In this video, we're going to be talking about that with 3 different video games, which I will tell you guys later. Alright, what are the good things about ranked? Let's start with the good things, right? The good things about ranked is, first, in the aforementioned, that it brings a competitive scene to any video game that allows, like, other than casual players to play, and expands the player base from just some casual people who just, like, want to play for fun to also some competitive people who want to really, like, brag to their friends. Oh my gosh, man, check this out, I got diamonds. Bro, we're not in Minecraft. Anyways, yeah, so that is what the competitive scene is in why it's ranked, basically. Ranked also basically helps you feel a sense of accomplishment in yourself. Ranking up to the highest rank always feels nice, and it always feels rewarding whatever you do. And it's real, and they make sure to make it really hard, which can be a really bad thing, depending on how hard it can be, which I will talk about later in the video. Ranked also has you really focus on your skills and really try to improve them, and it really helps you improve them too. I've seen so many people who play ranked versus open games in many video games. Guess who always does better? The people who play ranked. Wanna know why? Because ranked really helps you improve your skill more than, like, open games or, like, pubs or whatever you want to call it. Ranked really just, like, helps you improve your skill by a landslide and just really helps you do better. It really introduces you to all sorts of different cool things. So, that's cool. And also, finally, it is very addicting. Ranked, I mean, I might be too competitive of a person, but ranked is very addicting. I mean, like, after I lose a match of ranked, I bang my head on the floor, then, like, let's run it back. So just one more time. 5 games later, I know I did not keep that promise to myself. But yeah, that's all good for ranked. Hooray. So, now we're on to the bad parts of ranked. Listen, ranked, like the aforementioned, ranked is very addicting. That could also be a pretty bad thing, because ranked would be awesome if most games didn't handle it so poorly. And today we're going to be talking about 3 of those video games. We're going to be talking about Apex Legends. We're going to be talking about Rainbow Six Siege with my friend Gabe, who has told me that's awful. I haven't actually played that much Rainbow Six Siege ranked, so I can't be talking on behalf of it. So, without further ado, let's get into the video and start things off with the weirdest game to put on this list, Splatoon. Yeah, you know that weird shooter game? Yeah, that one. Alright, first things first, go ahead, call me a clown for putting Splatoon on this list. I get it. It's not exactly the darkest and grittiest of every single shooter game out there. No, it's a frickin' paint game, what do you expect? But a couple of years ago, I basically got my Nintendo Switch for my birthday or whatever, and I was just, sitting around playing my Zoldo's Breath of the Wilds when I saw an ad for this game on the TV while I was watching some kind of maybe some kind of cartoon or something. Don't remember exactly what it was. But I saw an ad for a Nintendo game. I was like, oh my god, it's Nintendo! It's Nintendo! Because I was anything video games was huge for me at that time. So I saw the Nintendo ad, and I just saw this Splatoon game, Splatoon 2 to be exact, and I fell in love. The graphics, the gameplay, everything about it. It was so cool. I mean, I didn't think my mom would let me get a shooter game because I was pretty young at the time. But then when she told me I could, I was ecstatic. I went straight to the store, right? I went straight to the GameStop store, and my mom bought me Splatoon. It was freaking awesome, except for the fact that I didn't have Nintendo Online at the time, so I was stuck to the story mode. And on my first day, I spent all day just trying to even find one of the kettle things. And even after that, I just played Turf War. But late into the life of Splatoon 2, I figured out what ranked was, and I started playing it. I wasn't a big fan of it then, but honestly, I can't blame myself back then. The ranked has changed a lot in Splatoon. You see, ranked back then, in my opinion, was too easy. Anybody could get up to S rank. And honestly, I don't know, it could have been listen, it wasn't hard or anything. I just thought it was hard because of my childish brain. I hate it for two different reasons now. Don't question why. But I used to hate it because it was quote-unquote too hard, but I was just a child back then. And I hated the Splatoon 2 ranked now because of, how easy it is, which is two very different scenarios. But in Splatoon 3, which is a new series, or installment in the series, I started playing ranked after it released, because I had played a couple of ranked, a bit of ranked in video games before. I got more competitive. I'm older now, I am taller, I have a deeper voice, and I was like, alright, I'll give ranked a shot. And to my surprise, the ranked system in this game was absolutely amazing, except for one part that we'll talk about later. But honestly, guys, Splatoon ranked might be the best ranked system I've ever seen out of a video game. Here's how it works. You hop into, there are 2 different types of ranked. If you want to, ranked has different modes than the casual Turf War, which is just paint the ground and just be a nuisance to everybody. It's actually just an objective, and it's really fun. And honestly, it's better than Turf War. I hate Turf War, if you couldn't tell already. Turf War sucks. And honestly, it's a shame that Nintendo only advertises Turf War, like it's the only mode in the game, when ranked is so good. There are different, objectives that you get for different matches. You have to cover a zone and hold that zone for a long time, like 100 seconds, I think, and before you can win. Or you have to push up to a goal with a giant, oversized, superpowered weapon when that shoots like explosives, but you're also very slow. Or even football. There's freaking American football in Splatoon, which is honestly sick. And recently, however, I have noticed one flaw with it. Despite this game being awesome with its ranked modes, here's the system. The system is amazing itself. I mean, here's how it happens. There's an open mode, which if you lose, it doesn't take too many points away from you. If you win, it doesn't give you too many points, but it's just for casual experiences, and also just like a really fun way to play ranked with your friends. However, there is a serious mode, which is for more competitive players, where you enter a certain amount of points depending on your ranked, and you have to like rank up through a series. The series basically, you get 40 points for win or something, I don't know exactly, but you get 40 points for win, and also you get a couple bonus points every now and then, and if you win a certain amount of games, you gain some points. However, if you lose all of your games, you will gain no points. And basically, let's say you win 3 games and lose 3 games, in S rank, which is the highest rank, that is basically giving you 0 points, so it really helps for like higher competitive people or like something. I don't know. Hold on, wait. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Hold on, real quick. Future Rockout put in some funny thing. I don't know. All right. So here is how Anarchy Battle Series works, which is freaking ranked in Splatoon. Anarchy battles played in Anarchy Battle Series are only able to be played solo, meaning that friends cannot join. Players will be placed onto a random 4-person team, which is honestly the first bad part. To play, players will need to play a certain amount of rank points to start. Will have to pay a certain amount of rank points to start the game series. The entry fee depends on the player's current rank, and the rank is the rank is for C-, it's 0, which is the lowest rank. C, it's 20, so not that much. C+, 40. B-, 55. B, 70. B+, 85. A-, 110. A, 120. A+, 130. S, 170. So that's a huge jump, which might be a problem. And finally, S+ to S+ 50, 180. And basically, and here's the base win value of every single game that you get in every single rank. If you win one game out of your 5 games that you can win in a series, you get 20 points in the C ranks. In the B ranks, you get 30 points. In the A ranks, you get 40 points. In the S ranks, you get 50 points. So basically, in total, you can get, for the S rank games, you could get 300 points in total. And the lowest being 150 in the C ranks, and this is actually a pretty good system. It's more high risk, high reward. So at minimum, you have to win 3 games at least in the highest ranks, or else you will not be able to get any points or points back. And there's also a couple of bonuses. For instance, gold medals. For instance, like gold medals and silver medals, which give you 1 or 5 extra points depending on what you get. So it's really cool, and honestly, this is a really good system. However, there is one thing. Bad teammates. For some freaking reason, Splatoon has the worst players I've ever seen. Last season, I got so much in debt, I couldn't get out of it. I got like 2,000 points in debt because of awful teammates. I don't know how these little Timmies got up to S rank and are not still in B rank. Seriously, how did they get here? They are using like the worst weapons in the game, like the arrow spray, which is good for turf war, but nothing else. And honestly, it is just so triggering to me. How did these kids get in such high ranks? It just does not make any sense. It could be because Splatoon's shrinking player base because of the stupid decisions that the devs have made, but that's a story for another time. So, yeah, my one main complaint with the Splatoon system is that the little Timmies suck. They get all the way up to S rank, and then they like throw all of your games for you. I am really good at this game, I promise you, I am. I almost have 5 starts with the Stamper now. I am very good. And I have played so many ranked games consistently where I've gotten awful teammates, like god-awful teammates with these little Timmies, and they just suck. They honestly just suck. They are not even going for the objective. They are painting. They are painting the place. And when they do go for the objective, I say, this way, come here, stuff like that. I try to communicate the best I can, which is another problem. The communication in Splatoon sucks because you can't do anything besides this way and booyah. But those don't do anything. How am I supposed to say go for the objective? Push up. Nobody pushes up on my team, man. So in conclusion, Splatoon's main problem is the teammates. How I would fix this? I would say, there are 2 extra spots on the controller where you can add some like options to talk to your team. So I would say add push up and defend. That's all I would say. That's what I would say for Splatoon at least. And maybe also just somehow fix the little Timmy's getting into S ranks. And also your dang map system. The maps in Splatoon 3 suck. Alright, moving on to our next topic. Apex Ranked. Yeah, we're talking about the worst rank system, the best game ever with the worst rank system of all time. Whoop-de-doo. In Apex, Ranked goes as follows. It actually changes every season, so it's very hard. Every single season, the Ranked somehow just like is trash. Every single season. The best season for Ranked, in my opinion, was Season 16, which was honestly pretty fun, and, wasn't too bad. However, since then, you're able to get put in Rookie every single season. Like, bro, I have been playing this game for, like, a couple seasons now, and you keep putting me in Rookie. How am I ever supposed to get out of it? And the worst, and I'm talking about Season, 18 Ranked now, because I'm not talking about all the other seasons. Now, I'm going to talk about those another day with my friend Gabe. We're going to talk about the Rainbow Six Siege stuff later. But right now, here is why Ranked is so bad this season. It basically encourages ratting and camping. For ratting and camping, you just sit in a tree and you just gain points slowly. I tried this for one game. It honestly gives you so many points. It gives you 100 points. And with the entry fees going up to 50 points this season, which is way too many points, it makes it super unfun for players who can't grind like the pros or like be freaking It's Timmy or something. We can't like sit down and devote our life to freaking Apex Legends every single day of every single month and like just grind 24/7. I don't have that time. I'm just trying to, play a bit and maybe even get up to platinum. But with this current rank system, I'm not even able to get up to platinum. I'm still in I'm still in bronze. I am still in bronze. How you might ask? I have won so many games, and I am still in bronze. How many games have I won? Well, one day I won like 6 games. I won 6 games in one day, and I wasn't able to get past 4 ranks. I was only able to stay in Rookie that day, and I can't get past freaking Rookie. I haven't been able to get past Rookie since like it took me like too many days to get past Rookie. And to make matters even worse, it just sucks because last game you just deranked you just like deranked like 2 ranks. It wasn't that bad. You didn't even derank into Rookie. Like that was 2 seasons ago. But this season you have preliminary matches which suck, and it all just freaking sucks. It honestly is the worst rank system I have ever seen, and that is saying something. I mean, my friend Gabe's gonna come out in a second and talk about Rainbow Six Siege and how much that game's rank sucks. But right now we're just gonna talk about this more. Alright, kills do not give you enough points. And a game all about playing aggressively with tons of awesome movement, kills don't give you basically any points. Kills give you I got here's the most kills I've gotten. I have gotten 12 kills in one game. I freaking got 12 kills in one game one time, and it was freaking awesome. I loved it so much. However, despite me winning and getting over 300 points or whatever from kills, I only got like 20 points, you guys. 20 points for 11 kills should not be happening. What the heck? Alright, hear me out. I know how to fix this game's ranked, but I'm just gonna keep ranting about this for a little bit. In Season 17, it was even worse. Ratting was required even more. But at least you could kind of get out of Rookie. Meanwhile, in this season of Ranked, it just sucks. You have to pay an ungodly amount of points just to get into debt and basically go homeless. I don't have time to play Apex all my life. I have a wife. I have kids. No, I don't. That's a joke. I'm gonna be single forever probably. But I have a school to go to. I have things to study. I have a life. And this game wants me to put that all aside for the time. So basically, with that all being said, I do know how to fix this game. Here's how it will work. We're gonna keep the current system of you having to get to at least 13th place. Not 10th place, not 10th place. 10th place is too crazy. Because honestly, I do not care what you say. That is just overly ridiculous. But here's how it's gonna work. 10th place, right? If you get 13th place. 13th place, right? If your squad gets 13th place or higher, then basically you must have at least one kill to start gaining points. You must have at least one kill to earn the amount of points you deserve. If you don't have at least one kill, I'm sorry, but you're not getting that many points. And even then, if you like only get like one, if you only have one kill, even like after the 13th place, you're gonna only start gaining points after you get that kill, so it's not gonna immediately jump to it. However, instead of like gaining 10 points every squad, you're gonna gain like 20 points just to kind of catch up with it until you basically catch up to like the top spot, but it'll allow for something. You see what I'm doing? I'm basically making it so that if you get up to like 10th place, let's say you're 10th place, no kills, you get up to 8th place and get like 1 or 2 kills. Now you're gonna, instead of gaining 10 points for every squad, you're gonna start gaining 20 until you're caught up with basically the current amount of points that every squad has. And to fix all of this, kills will now be worth 10 points. Okay, I don't care if it sounds absurd. 10 points. Okay, 10 points is a good amount. It's good. It's healthy. It encourages more kills, and assists will just be like 5 points. Okay, so it's not a big deal if somebody steals your kill. Just let it slide. Also, there will be a damage bonus. If you got most of the damage on that enemy, you're gonna get plus 2 points. So congratulations, at 7th points from 1 kill. So with this all being said, I feel like this could be a very good way to integrate this into the game. Also, the ranked resets are now going to be back to normal. It will now be not league points, or preliminary matches. It's now just going to be how it was in Season 16. And also, by the way, the game will also not allow you to go back down into Rookie. So, that's fun. And on to our next topic, Rainbow Six Siege. So, Gabe, you once told me that the Rainbow Six Siege rank system might be the worst rank system of all time. Can you tell me why?
Did I?
Yes.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
I think it's maybe the worst because you have to be level 50 to actually start playing ranked. Now at level 10 you can play unranked, but still, in any other game that I've played, you can go into ranked right away. You might have to play some precision matches, but still.
Yeah. And like, is there anything else that makes it so bad?
Well, I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know, but
Alright, let's look into this real quick. Hold on, let me look up this. Alright, Rainbow Six Siege. I'm just gonna look up ranked sucks online. Alright, so I'm reading this from a guy on Reddit. So the Rainbow Six Siege ranked 2.0 sucks because they destroyed the entire meaning of ranked. Your MMR is hidden now behind a fake rank, which is essentially a grind set, which is essentially a grind fest, which, you know, is already bad considering how slow-paced Rainbow Six Siege can be with all of its, like, you know, how clunky the movement can be. Make it effectively a weird, like, battle pass ranked hybrid, which basically means you could be plat free and you could be plat free or whatever. However, you could be plat 3 and somebody could be like bronze 3 and you could get matched together with each other, even if you just win like a couple games. So I guess that is bad, but like let's see how the ranked points work. How do the ranked points work? How does ranked Rainbow Six Siege work? Alright. It's the visual rank you see is now purely based on the amount of matches you've won. The skill-based matchmaking is independent of the visual rank, which is never a good thing to hear, right? I mean, you can tell by Apex that nobody likes how that works. The more you win, the higher up you will rank. Blah blah blah. Let's see how the points work. Ranked point work. All right, let's see how this works. All right, so everyone starts up in the lowest rank, Copper 5. From there, you have to work your way up. However, this does not mean that you are playing Copper level when doing so. In ranking 2.0, you actually have 2 ranks. One of them is you actually see, and one of them is, you know, MMR, which everybody knows. Yeah, so high gold players will first gain 80 rank points, which is the most possible, and then you lose. And then you will lose 9 MMR, which is the lowest possible, and which makes it essentially basically so that it's pretty easy to rank up. What it looks like. Oh wait, never mind. If you're really close to, so basically this eventually makes it when your skill rank is hidden and close to others, you should win and lose about 35 rank points. So it gets higher the more you go up, right? Except it's probably gonna be impossible to, you know, rank up, because if the skill-based matchmaking sucks, then that does suck, doesn't it? Isn't that right? And like, so you haven't played any of it? You haven't played any ranked?
I haven't played any ranked.
Alright. Do you have enough levels to play ranked?
No.
Alright. Well, thank you for your time. So, any other reasons why I think it sucks, or no? No? Yeah, but the fact that you have to reach level 50 sucks. Now, how can we fix this, Gabe? Let's go on to another segment I call "How Can We Fix This?" But if we could, how would we fix it?
We would make it that you could play ranked at any level,
Nice.
and that there would be more points.
More points?
Yes, like kills would be more points.
Fair, fair. And like kills would actually count, right? And you can't get carried by your team. All right, very nice. Thank you for coming on here, Gabe. Well, thank you for coming on to the channel. That was a very nice talk. Well, guys, that was it for today's video of why ranked essentially just sucks in video games, and is also really good in video games. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, stuff like that. I don't know. So yeah, thanks. Bye.